Hey, welcome everybody. I'm Ed Gargis alongside my good friend Kevin Bishop. You're getting ready to watch Bearcat football live on YAC TV. There you see the captains at the middle of the field for the coin toss. Captains for tonight's homecoming game here in Bland Stadium. Number 22, Chris Reinhardt. Number 31, Corin Strong. Number 16, Caleb Hoggard. And number 21, Seth Rogers. Kevin, the Bearcats coming off a great win last week against Sykeston. Shutout victory, 12-0. So 4-1 on the year. And boys are feeling good about what they're getting done on the field. But first 3 or 4 games, first 3 wins, against quality opponents, but maybe on a little bit of a down year. And where Dexter's been there for about 6 years. But last week really kind of sealed the deal, especially with that defense, able to shut down those Bulldogs and hold them scoreless. Just great job from the Bearcats, and looking forward to seeing a good game tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the defense is, what everybody's been talking about in the coffee shops. 12 interceptions on the year, 3 or 4 pick sixes. I mean, the defense has just kept them in ball games. I mean, that's been the difference maker. And we just ran the ball down people's throat kind of methodically. So tonight, I mean, I think if the Bearcats can come out and get some quick momentum, Coach has a lot of faith in their defense.
You bet. And one thing you mentioned there, the pick sixes, there are 3, but 12, maybe 13 interceptions on the year. And in those 4 victories, Bearcats overwhelmingly won the turnover ratio. In that one loss, it's just the opposite. There's like 6 or 7 turnovers versus 2 in the loss to Poplar Bluff. And so they know very well how that those turnovers can be successful for you, or if you're the one giving them up, the opposite effect.
We're not talking about pick sixes in the red zone either.
No.
I think Mr. Gargis has one for
71 yards. Seth Rogers, they had the first one of the season for 64 yards. And Jeff Featherston was somewhere in that 40-ish range. Sorry, Jed, I don't have the stat right in front of me. So what I'm hearing tonight is number 5, Bryce Strawn, senior wide receiver. He's a big-time playmaker with a lot of speed. And those D-backs we're bragging on right now, that defensive secondary is going to have their work cut out with him. In particular, we talk about number 12, Nate Gargis, because he's the one that always gets with the isolation, winds up one-on-one. And so we'll see how much the Tigers are willing to challenge that defensive secondary of the Bearcats this evening.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Caruthersville, Tyler said early on, we'll throw the ball around, and we played great in the secondary. So
they're going to have some speed, and they got some size. But size we ought to be able to match up okay with. And there's the kick. Comes to Marcus Woodson, number 4 for the Bearcats. At the 15, turns up the middle, gets knocked down at the 25, a return of about 10 yards. The Bearcats are going to start at their own 25-yard line. Woodson on the return for the Bearcats, brought down by number 58, Tyson Young. Don't know all the officiating crew, but that's Chris Russian as the referee tonight in the white hat. We got Ben Godwin here on the near side judge. Cale Williams, I believe, is the far side judge over there. And it looks like, not sure who we got here in the back judge. But either way, officiating crew out of Poplar Bluff. There's Hoggard with the first carry, good for about 4 yards out to the 29-yard line. Got to be 3 as they spotted him at the 20. Well, the scoreboard said they started on the 25. I got to get my angles going again with that yard and gain crew on the far side.
It does look about like the 26 from here. But
Tori, we're going to ask if in between plays or at timeouts or when we're got a stoppage in action, the class of 77, Mike Bagby's senior class, is celebrating their 40th anniversary this weekend.
That's awesome.
Or reunion, excuse me, and they're all in the stands. They're the ones wearing the red T-shirts to make it easy on you, Tori. So there's Caleb Hoggard. He breaks a couple of tackles, cuts back up the middle. He's hit, and he's knocked down right at the first down yardage. He had to get to the 36 or across the 36. It looks where going to be spotted, and it is good for a first down. So Hoggard, 2 carries, 10, maybe 11 yards. But a good hard run there. And what I really like seeing is that he had those legs moving at the first contact.
Yeah. Hoggart's certainly a downhill runner, and I mean, you watch right now, this has kind of been the Bearcats' bread and butter.
Yes.
Hoggart and Corbin.
That power run to set up everything else in the pistol formation.
Ooh.
This time Hoggart's hit in the backfield as soon as he touched it by number 13, Nicholas Davis, outside linebacker.
They brought the blitz, just on his assignment.
Yeah. Wasn't touched. Great timing by the defensive coordinator to call that blitz. And goodness gracious, he came right up the middle, and he was there quick.
Yeah, I felt that up here.
Great job by Hoggart to hang on to the ball, for my opinion. Back to Hoggart, goes to the left side this time. Again, rumbles through, gets back to about the line of scrimmage, maybe slightly past it to bring up, be 3rd and 10, 9.5 at best.
And this is a dangerous spot for the Bearcats. I mean, not wanting to pick on their weaknesses, but 3rd and long is not where we like to be. Of course, we don't throw the ball much.
Right. We'll see what Coach has in mind. Fakes the handoff, looks across the middle. Intended for Gabe Jackson. Thrown a little wide. Would have been at the reception, would have been a couple of yards shy. But, hey, Kevin, this game is brought to you in part by Bagby Wealth Management. Bagby Wealth Management offers a wide array of financial planning services to clients in all stages and walks of life. We can assist you with wealth management, retirement planning such as 401ks, college planning, estate planning, and business planning, to name a few. When you're ready to pursue your investment goals or you are in need of advice beyond investing, call Bagby Wealth Management at 573-624-4771. You may also find them on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or their website at bagbywealth.com. So the punt by Spencer Owens, not returned, and down at the Tiger 35-yard line.
Yeah, a great punt as far as getting it up in the air, but
not the distance we've seen Spencer, but 25 yards from where the line of scrimmage was. And number 3, quarterback, Charles Gallaty. And there he gets outside. Ball's on the ground. Fumble. If it stays in, it'll be recovered by the Bearcats. We'll see. Looks like it bounced out of bounds.
Yeah, and Corbin Strong took a hard block there by the Caruthersville fullback.
So with the fumble, it advanced out to the Bearcat 45 for a first down. Several Bearcats had an opportunity, but I understand how difficult it can be. Police up a bouncing oblong-shaped football. Quick pass out to number 6 in the flat. Closed in by Seth Rogers and tackled it.
Yeah.
The pass complete to number 6, Chris Smith.
Yeah, it looked like an obvious, I'm not going to start in on the officiating, but an obvious hold there on Nate Gargis.
Yeah.
As he was pulled to the ground, but officials not seeing it.
Coaches, Bearcat coaches let the officiating hear about it. That's Pat Sarda, the midfield judge there.
Okay.
Gallaty finds it in the number 5. We talked about him.
Yeah.
Good for about a 20-yard gain and another first down.
It's Strong, but that defensive line is going to have to figure out a way to get in the backfield. Caruthersville has all the time they want to throw the ball.
Yes. Well, they're pretty big across. You look at number 77, Burkhalter, 66, Underwood at center. Handoff again. Nope. Fake. Quarterback gets outside. He's going to be down at about the first down marker. We'll see where they spot it. Gallaty showing his elusiveness as well as some quickness there. And they are not. They do move the chains now. So another first down for the Tigers.
Well, I thought the Bearcats may have Austin Adams back tonight, but it appears he's still on the sideline in street clothes, suffering with a shoulder injury.
The handoff this time. Turns up. Tackled by Seth Rogers, assisted by Nate Gargis, and number 56, Braxton Foster.
Yeah, Braxton, since second game of the season, has been wearing a lineman jersey. We are short on the line, so gives him the opportunity to move down to the line in the case of an injury or.
Yes. Getting the handoff. Good job by the Bearcats, extending it out, not giving number 27, DeMarco Slaughter, any chance to turn it upfield. So it's going to be about a 2-yard loss, bring up 3rd and 7, the 10-yard line.
3rd and 7 for the Tigers.
Let's see what the.
And we got a flag. See what we have here.
Looks like it's going to be Braxton offsides.
It is offsides on the Bearcats. So 5 yards. That'll now make it 3rd and 2. From the 5. $7:20 to go here in the first quarter. Gallaty tries to turn the corner. He does. He's tackled. And they're signaling first or touchdown. So 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. And Tigers look good on that offensive series, Kevin.
Yeah, they really moved the ball with ease. Yeah,
they had a fumble on the first carry and it benefited them by a few yards as it bounced on down. And then we had the one offsides call to help them as well on that play. But, the Bearcats are going to figure something out.
You know, one thing we bragged on all year long is how quickly, our linebackers, defensive line can pursue down the line, but it just shows Caruthersville's their speed.
Yes.
And we're having a little trouble covering tonight.
Kicks up and is good for the point after try. So with 7:05 to go in the first quarter, Tigers on top first, 7-0. Kevin, this game is brought to you in part by 1 Mile Smile Dentistry in Dexter. At 1 Mile Smile, they enjoy all aspects of dentistry. You name it, they can do it. Cleanings, fillings, dentures, root canals, extractions, or implants. They're happy to talk to you about performing any of those services and many more. Dr. Sire strives to be affordable, accommodating, and friendly. Call for an appointment or consultation at 573-624-8236 or visit them at 1 Corporate Drive off 1 Mile Road in Dexter.
Well, capacity crowd on hand tonight. Of course, homecoming. They had the homecoming court before the game, and the tailgate has been going on here, I guess, for about 5 years. They've moved it over to the field since last year, and lots of local businesses set up. Yeah. It's a really good environment if we could have just got the heat index down a little bit.
Yeah, the first 2 or 3 years is in the BEC parking lot, and I believe last year was the first year in the grass, but brings all that activity right outside of the stadium. Just a great time as Trevor McDonald's stacked up at about the 23-yard line. That's where the Bearcats will take over.
Miss Whitney White was crowned homecoming queen tonight.
Yes. Congratulations to her.
We'll see. These Bearcats had a couple of positive plays. Hoggard getting the ball off the field, the line blocking, so we'll see what they do here.
Pistol formation, McMullen at fullback, Hoggard at tailback, Sindel at quarter. Rivera in the slot and Nick Trout at the wide out for the Bearcats. Hoggard group. McMullen that time did a great job clearing the end out. Hoggard with a gain of about 7. Gets out across the 30-yard line to bring up 2nd and 3.
We talk about it every game, but the Bearcats run the no huddle.
Yes.
But it's not meant to.
It's not a hurry up. There's Sindel, looks for the pass through the hands of Rivera. He was hit right as he made contact with the ball, but that time a catchable ball.
Yeah.
Good defense there by number 27, DeMarco Slaughter.
Yeah, defended well. Not sure the Bearcats would have picked up much, even with the completion.
So 3rd and 3. Back to Hoggard, tries to get outside. Grinds out about a yard as he gets across the 30 to the 31, but great defense there by the Tigers that time.
Hoggard, the ball carrier, brought down by number 52, Lamont Bates.
Here's the Bearcats. They are going to punt.
4th and 3 at their, yes. A lot of times we'll see the Bearcats go for it, but when they're inside their own 40-yard line. Even on short yardage distance. So Spencer Owens back to punt.
High snap.
To the sideline, out of bounds at the 35-yard line of the Tigers. And they're going to spot it at about the 35 and a half.
Yeah, good spot by the official.
Yes. So the Tigers will take over at their 36-yard line with 5:33 to go here in the first quarter. Kevin, this game is brought to you in part by a local favorite, the Dexter Pizza Hut. They had the best pizza deals around, including currently 2 or more medium pizza of any variety for $6.99 each. Original, pan, hand-tossed, or thin and crispy, dine-in, carry-out, or delivery. The Dexter Pizza Hut aims to provide you the best value for your pizza purchase. Call to order at 573-624-5333 or visit them along Business Highway 60 in Dexter. And we've got an official timeout for water. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YAC TV.
My name is Dustin Mayer. I operate Mayer Law Office, which is a full-service law firm located in Dexter, Missouri. I practice personal injury, criminal defense, workers' compensation, family, and other areas of law. As an assistant Missouri Attorney General and assistant prosecuting attorney, I've had the opportunity to try multiple cases in front of juries, and I'm willing to put that experience to work on your behalf. I'm a Southeast Missouri native, and if you hire me, you'll get the big firm experience with the small town touch. Call today for your free consultation.
And welcome back. So as we're panning around trying to find the class of 77, we may have found the class of 62, or maybe a 72, which will be their 45th or 55th, whichever it is. We'll keep looking at commercial and try to get those loyal alumni back on the air here. Handoff to number 19, straight up the middle, breaks a couple of tackles, then finally brought down after a gain of about 8. Ball carrier was Nicholas Moore, the junior. Tackled by number 44, Jet Featherston. So 2nd and 1, long one. They were spotted just outside or inside their 45-yard line.
And Bearcats are going to have to wrap up. Caruthersville showing they don't go down with an arm tackle or a bump.
And another handoff to Nicholas. It's that time. Corbin Strong shoots the gap. He wraps up. Tackle for a loss back at the 41. A loss of 2 to bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, not sure if that was a design blitz called by the defense or Corbin just read run and shot the gap. But either way, nice tackle.
It looked to me, Kevin, and I'm no expert, but Corbin stayed home. Then he saw that the running back get the handoff and try to go outside, and that's when he shot through the gap. Quarterback looks to near side. Pass complete to number 27, Slaughter. Hit immediately, but scrambles out for another couple of yards after the catch. So a gain of 7 for a first down at the 50 for the Tigers.
What a great call by the Tigers. You see a lot of that in college football is the swing pass. Take advantage of your speed. It's a short pass and let the guy do the work on the corner.
This time the handoff goes to number 6. They string him out. He turns the corner, breaks the tackle, and then he's met by Bo McMullen and stood up. Tackled for a gain of about 1. Chris Smith, the ball carrier. So gain of 2 officially, be 2nd and 8 for the Tigers.
Caruthersville going with the no huddle as well.
Everybody checking the wrist arms. Go lady back, looks right. Complete, but hit immediately, knocked out of bounds. Good coverage by Seth Rogers.
Yeah.
They're going to place him right at the completion at the 40, which would be good for a first down.
Seth Rogers, that completion, good for a Tiger first down.
Right now the Bearcats giving quite a bit of cushion as I know that Caruthersville has speed, but we may expect to see the defense have to tighten up some of that.
That's always the thing is Coach likes to keep everything in front of him and don't let anything get behind you, but at some point in time, those 7-8 yard gains turn out to be the whole field, and this time we get it out to Smith. Knocked out of bounds. Nate Gargis and Seth Rogers, 12 and 21 respectively.
Brought down by number 44, Jet Featherston.
I've got confidence in our speed. I think Nate, Seth, Trevor, all pretty speedy guys. We'll see.
We got holding against the Tigers.
That's a big penalty if you're a Bearcat fan.
So back it up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to put the Tigers at the Bearcat 47-yard line. Bring up about a 1st and 15 as they'll replay the down, 1st and 16.
I just got a text, Ed, from some Benton, Arkansas fans watching us down in Benton tonight, live stream. Mitchell and Michael Gaither.
Galladay again, looks over to the near side. Doesn't see anything open, cuts across the middle. Tipped, but incomplete. Went through the hands of Gargis and had a chance with Rogers. Then, that's Trevor McDonald, a little slow getting up. He landed awkwardly, but Gargis with a chance, but just a little high and a little hot. Swap some text with Bill Hampton, excuse me there. Thought I was going to make a noise. But either way, Bill Hampton and his wife Connie watching down in DeLand, Florida. So excited, wishing the Bearcats well for homecoming tonight. So 2nd and 15. Again, Galladay doesn't brought down by Gabe Jackson. Sacked for a loss to the 49-yard line. That'll back it up, or the Tiger 49-yard line. So a loss of 4 will bring up 3rd and about 20.
Gabe, he's a full-grown man, 6'4", 6'5", depending on who's measuring him. And I think he's put on about 40 pounds since basketball season. He's weighing in around 265. So.
And the thing is looking at him, you don't know it.
No. We've always talked about Gabe, just good on his feet, good hands for a guy his size.
So 3rd and 20. Tiger 49-yard line. Galladay back to pass.
Hold.
And they got a hold right there. Then he's going to be run out of bounds.
Yeah, good pursuit
at the,
by the Bearcats.
Tiger 47, 48-yard line. So we'll see. It's going to be a loss of 1, and it looks like Coach is signaling decline the penalty to bring up 4th and 21 instead of 3rd and 30. Of course, I think, though, at 10 yards from the spot of the foul, it would have been about 3rd and 45. But Coach is saying 4th and 21 is good enough. That's a punting situation.
It'll be 4th down for the Tigers.
So great defense there by the Bearcats.
And I know that's the smart call, but as a coach, you wonder if you would push that. Because, I mean, you pick up an advantage of 10, 12 yards.
Well, they get another chance to throw a pass.
Yeah.
They've done more than 10 yards on a pass play tonight. So you're right. It's one in the hands, better than 2 in the bush. Yeah. Gallaty back to pass. Gets blocked. Policed up by Rogers, and he's brought down at the 50-yard line. So it's actually the punt resulted in 1 yard for the Tigers. Great job by Corbin Strong. Heads up play by Seth Rogers to police that thing up. And the Bearcats will take over at the 50-yard line, actually inside the 50, as the north edge of the ball is touching the 50-yard line.
And I tell you, Corbin been playing that middle linebacker spot since he was a freshman. And I tell you, early on, the first play of the game, he got clocked. But what makes him great is he's come back and had several tackles already, a block punt.
Yes.
He's a tough kid.
Strong in the backfield this time.
Wide open.
Oh, pass complete to Rivera, and it's going to be a touchdown for Ernesto. What a great play drawn up. Ben Sindel lining up at the wide out, takes the handoff, and then passes to Rivera down the slot. And Ernesto runs in untouched for the touchdown with 1:36 to go here in the first quarter.
Big block by number 85.
Hey, and I like it. I mean, that's a play we've not pulled out of the playbook all year long.
And Nick Trout had a huge block there, freeing Ernesto, ensuring he was going to wander into the end zone untouched. So just great play execution there by all of them. Hahn, the kick is up and good. So with 1:36 to go in the ball game, the Bearcats have tied the game here in Charles Bland Stadium on homecoming. And you're right, that's the first time we've seen that play this year, at least in Dexter. I missed one game on the road against Drexel, but I didn't hear anything about it. So great play calling by the Bearcat coaching staff.
Yeah, outstanding call.
Hahn will do the long kicking as well for the Bearcats, number 5.
And it's amazing how momentum can change real quick. I mean, the Bearcats already have a little bit more pep in their step after the big play.
Well, yeah, a 50-yard touchdown.
It'll do it.
Pass for one thing, but you bet.
We'll see if the Bearcats, they may give the pooch kick, not give Caruthersville a chance to get a big return. They do go deep with it.
Got to go to Slaughter, number 27. He slips, but he's policed up at the 20. He found him a seam. He's trying to get outside. Does get around the corner, and he's down the sideline, knocked out of bounds finally. The Bearcat 35-yard line. So about a 45-yard return for Slaughter.
He was ran out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10.
Why not tell you that speed of Caruthersville? I mean, the Bearcats we're not a slow team. I mean,
no.
By no means. So, we thought we'd see some of this speed against Sykeston. The Bearcats able to shut it down. This is definitely the most speed they've saw all year.
Saw some burst a little bit against New Madrid, but again, nothing like what we're seeing tonight. Handoff, fake, pass incomplete as it was intended for, it's like number 2 in the flat.
Looks like it might have been tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Actually, it was number 6. Chris Smith was the intended receiver. So 2nd and 10. Tigers will have Rogers here on the near side. Slaughter in the slot. Gallaty in the shotgun. finds Slaughter. Great open field tackle by Seth Rogers.
Good to see number 21 back on the field. Seth last week attended his sister Sydney's graduation.
From Basic Air Force training. Yes.
We're glad to have Seth back tonight.
He's glad to be back too. He does not like missing games of any sort.
Oh yeah, competitive guy.
Great athlete. So actually a pass complete, but quick tackle by Rogers. Tackle for a loss, so 3rd and 11. Scollity rolls to his right, and he's looking deep. Broken up and intercepted. Oh, Trevor McDonald almost had interception number 4 off the tip drill.
Pass broken up by number 26, Trevor McDonald.
What's it? Broken up by Seth Rogers, and then Trevor just could not quite police it up. Brings up 4th and 11 from the Bearcat 40. With 31 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And so Tigers look like they're going to line up in the punt formation.
And if you're the Bearcats, you've got to watch for the fake punt, I think, in this.
Well, and Gallaty, the quarterback, is the punter as well. So, and he's got 2 receivers out here, but he does get the kickoff. It's a high, short kick. Bearcats saying get away, and it's going to be down at about the Bearcat 26. So about a 15-yard punt. The Bearcats will take over with 22 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
And I think Coach Coacher was wanting Jet, and I couldn't see who else was around the ball, to get away from the ball a little more.
Yes.
Because this thing, it takes a bad hop, touch your leg.
And won't bounce up and runs across the field. Yeah, you think 5 yards is fine, and then the thing jumps at you from 6 yards away, and you can never be too far away in Coach's mind. Hoggard in a quarterback. Hands off to Corbin Strong, grinds out of a yard, maybe 2. And that will be the end of the first quarter. So at the end of 1, we have a tie ball game here at Clanton. We got an official timeout with 9 seconds to go. It's number 68, slow getting up. Xavion Sutton, freshman. Oh, wait, number 58. I stand corrected. That's Tyson Young, senior linebacker.
I was talking about Michael Gaither, the Gaither boys down in Benton. Labor Day weekend, I go down there for the opening week of college football each year, but they have a big game down there in Saline County, and it's where Benton and Bryant play. They play at War Memorial Stadium. Oh, wow. We'll have 25, 30,000 fans. Of course, Benton and Bryant, good-sized towns, but really neat atmosphere.
The War Memorial in Little Rock, correct?
Yes, yep, and it's called the Salt Bowl for obvious reasons, Saline County.
I believe I saw some headlines, did not read the articles, where Arkansas State's petitioning for a game or 2 at the War Memorial Stadium, and the Razorbacks aren't big fans of that.
No, the Razorbacks wanting to get that stadium off their schedule.
Yes. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter now. So at the end of 1, got a tie game 7-7. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YAC TV.
Tired of the same old burger? Well, the Lemonade House Grill in Dexter has some of the best handcrafted burgers around, including the Memphis King Burger and the local favorite, Bearcat Burger. Other favorites include the Gulf Coast Tacos and chicken salad every Friday. They are the true Lemonade House, offering up to 19 flavors with fresh squeezed lemon delight. Call ahead and use their pickup window and utilize their party room for your next gathering. Lemonade House Grill, located on the East-North Outer Road in Dexter.
Well, I love it. I know, right? I saw it and I was just like, oh, I have to have it.
Is it suede?
Suede. Love suede.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Well, I love it. I know, right? I saw it and I was like, have to have it. Is it suede? It's suede. I love suede.
That's why we're there with renter's insurance when things go wrong, but also here with a rewards credit card to help life go right. State Farm.
Talk to State Farm agent Chris Brannon in Dexter today.
And welcome back. Thank you, Brett Dorton, as he handed us the first quarter stats. We obviously know the score is 7-7 as far as team stats. Caruthersville leads first down 6-2. Rushing, Caruthersville 10 attempts for 40 yards. Dexter 7 for 20. We got Hoggard in at quarterback again. We got, looks like Ben Sindel in the slot. And Hoggard with the keeper, and he's going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Actually, Sindel was in the wideout. Rivera in the slot. Passing,
Marcus Edwards.
looks like Caruthersville was 5 of 8 attempts for 76, or nope. We'll get the yardage here just a second. For 36 yards. Dexter 1 of 3 for 50 yards and the touchdown. Rivera in motion. Hoggard swings out. He's going to be run down from behind. The Tigers did a great job stringing out
Hoggard again on the carry.
that offense. Hoggard never having a chance or having an opportunity to turn it upfield. So that brings up 4th and about 7, maybe 8. And we'll see the punt team come in. Spencer Owens steps back for the Bearcats.
Yeah, not a good series for the Bearcats, and not a big fan of that last call. I mean, we're not going to beat Caruthersville on the edge, but
well, we talked about their speed, and Hoggard was run down from behind from the far edge. Spencer Owens a little slow getting it off.
Good bounce.
Takes a great bounce and stays in bounds. Runs the sideline all the way down to the Tiger 19-yard line. I thought it was going to roll out of bounds at about the 40, 45-yard line.
I think nearly rode 20 yards.
First and 10 from there for the Tigers.
We got a tweet from Michael. Let's go Dexter Bearcats. Kevin Bishop for mayor.
Yeah, I should have known before I okayed the tweet from Michael Gaither.
And so there we go. We're launching the political campaign of Kevin Bishop live on YHC TV.
Yeah, Trump started on a staircase. I guess I'll start in the booth. Is that
Arnold Schwarzenegger? He started on the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
So, goal at it. Hand off to Slaughter. Hit. Stood up at about the 28-yard line. Going to be a gain of about 4.
Nicholas Moore, the ball
Actually, that was Nicholas Moore, the ball carrier, not Slaughter, number 19. Slaughter, number 27. Tackled by number 44, Jet Featherston, junior linebacker. So brings up 2nd and 6. The 30, actually the 29-yard line. Handoff this time again goes to Moore. He's wrapped up and brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He never could turn upfield either.
Yeah, Corbin did a good job. I'm sorry, Ed. I was going to say Corbin got a good job of getting his arm out.
And then I think it sealed the deal with Gabe Jackson. So brings up 3rd and 7.
I believe our Bearcats set at 4-1. Caruthersville is 3-2. Yeah, 3-2. One loss to Kennett, and then Charleston.
A loss I thought they would have won, but they do have a quality win against Malden.
Yeah, big win against Malden.
And we got delay a game. Delay a game. That's going to back it up 5 yards against the Tigers. Bring up 3rd and 12 from the 23-yard line. And they're going to wave the flag off now, and Tiger was awarded a timeout. So with that timeout, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YHC TV.
Shop Grey Elephant Clothing in downtown Dexter, Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 3. We have all new fall arrivals in women's and children's. We're excited about our fall merchandise. Come in and see us today.
Introducing Hut Rewards from Pizza Hut. Finally, a rewards program that gives you points toward free pizza with every dollar you spend online. And get unlimited double rewards through October 1st. Don't settle for a piece of the pie. Join Hut Rewards today and earn free pizza faster. That's why no one outpizzas the Hut.
I looked it up. I forgot.
And welcome back. As we were talking with the coaches from Caruthersville right next to us at the timeout. Their other loss, Kevin, from Valley Catholic, perennial
football powerhouse. Yeah.
In Class 1A, I think it is, but annual quarterfinalist. Oh, incomplete.
Great play.
Pass intended for number 5, Sean Bryce Strawn, and hit by Seth Rogers at time, and it would have been good for a first down. So, fourth down now, but either way, Valley Catholic always in the quarterfinals, most of the time in the semifinals and championship.
Yep.
So a loss there, and didn't ask the score, but we'll call that a quality loss because they weren't blown out. We would have heard about that.
There's been several years, St. Jen, an opponent in our district, has been solid and got beat by Valley Catholic.
Handedly. They don't do a lot of flashy stuff, but they're kind of like Lamar in Class 2A. What they do extremely well. Yep. Now we got timeout, Caruthersville. 9:14 to go in the half. We'll take another break. You're watching Bearcat Football live on YHC TV.
Bud Shell Ford in Dexter has become your auto service hub, serving all makes and models. They have some of the best technology on the market, giving you the best experience possible. Like their Quick Check, which inspects your battery life, tire alignment, diagnostic codes, and tire tread depth. Bud Shell can assess your car's health in minutes and provide the quick fix. They also provide pickup and delivery for your convenience. Their wrecker service is available 24/7. Call anytime. Bud Shell's mechanics are Ford certified and have the service staff to get your auto back on the road in its best form. That's Bud Shell Ford in Dexter.
Fusion, the newest name in in-home care, providing assistance with any activity of daily living in the comfort and safety of your own home, including personal care, homemaker services, respite services, professional nurse visits, medication setup, and diabetic nail care. If you or someone you know
takes the punt, not the bounce, and he's going to be wrapped up and thrown down. It's going to be a return of about 2 yards. He's down at the Bearcat 44-yard line. Talking with the coaches there to break that loss to Valley. It sounds like Caruthersville struggled in the first half or early in the season. That happens late in the season at this age as well. And but it was in a position to win the game at the Valley 5-yard line late in the game. And had a miscue and a drop pass, and then next thing you know, did not score, and Valley secured the victory.
Well, Brett Dorton and I were talking before about the Kennett loss, and he said, Biggie in that one, Caruthersville had 3 interceptions in the first quarter.
Hogger's going to keep it. Grinds out about 2, brings up 2nd and 8.
Hogger, the ball carrier, brought down by number 52.
And you see Golati, he's had Bearcats had a couple of chances for some interceptions tonight, but he seems to be very good at his decision-making and keeps the ball, does a great job keeping the ball underneath the defense so that it's either going to be caught by his guy or incomplete.
Yeah, ball placement, you're exactly right. He's done a good job. Looks like we may see a blitz by the linebackers. He almost gave it away there.
Good. We got a timeout, Dexter. 8:25 to go in the half. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Bearcat Football live on YAC TV.
If you're out and about in a big hurry and you're looking for a place to get gas, don't worry. The most complete convenience store has everything for you, like pork steak and 99-cent barbecue. So get out the truck and fill her up, cause we're the place to go if you're on the go. On the go. For the coldest beer in town. On the go. Best fried chicken around. On the go. It's in Dexter and Bloomfield. You know we're the place to go if you're on the go. Hey!
And folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
Hogger pleats up the high snap. He loses one, grinds out, does not get to the line of scrimmage, but loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 9.
9 for the Bearcats.
There we see Sindel as the wide out on the near side. Got Nick Trout and Rivera up top. Sindel in motion. Hand off to Sindel, and the pass intended for Rivera, just a little too high, couldn't quite get there.
I think we may have illegal motion. Yeah.
Yep. So
Illegal motion against the Bearcats.
see, Tigers do take the penalty, so they'll march it off. Or wait, now it looks like they're going to wave it off. Brings up 4th and 9 from the Bearcat 46-yard line.
It'll be declined. It'll be 4th and 9.
And we'll see the Bearcat punt team come on. Spencer Owen back to punt. And Kevin, I don't know, looked like the last time the Tigers got close without trying to get close. We'll see if they come after Spencer or not this time.
Yeah, nearly.
High snap. Spencer. And there's what we expect to see from Spencer. He kicks it all the way to the 10-yard line. Caught by Smith, and he's brought down. Open field tackle by number 1, Zach Cartwright.
That's not an easy tackle.
Dude. So a gain of about, brought down at the 16, so a return of about 6 yards for Smith. They're going to spot him at the 15, so 5-yard return for Smith for the Tigers.
And if you're looking at the field tonight, we always like to say thank you to the Dexter Bearcat Booster Club as they get out here on Wednesday night on home games. You see the Bearcat in the middle of the field, DHS, the red outline of the numbers. So I know they put a lot of work, and it was hot this week. Really, really hot.
Very. We got spoiled that week and a half of fall a couple weeks early. There's the handoff.
Great job.
Wrapped up, and he's brought down at the 2-yard line. As Slaughter tried to reverse his direction, and Gabe Jackson said, it doesn't matter, you're still going to go down right here.
Alongside number 35.
Gabe Jackson having a big game at defensive end here in the first half.
This brings up about 2nd and 20, 2nd and 19 from the 4 is where they spot the ball. Golady look at the pass. Goes across the middle underneath the number 32. Busts through a couple of it. Gets the first down, or right down at the first down marker of the 25. Adrian Rogers, senior running back, just squared those shoulders up. Split a couple of Bearcats. Short of the first down, but brings up 3rd and 1. Good looking play there by the Tigers.
Yeah, the quarterback stayed in the pocket. He had 3 guys coming right at him, and he stood strong, made the pass. I mean, a half second later, Bearcats may end up with a safety. Official timeout, I guess, for water.
Maybe an equipment.
Measure.
They're going to call him for the chains.
Looked short from up here, but the angle we're at.
See how they get place the chains now. The marker, stretch out. Still short. Oh, nope. First down by a link or so. But either way.
That's when the Bearcats are going to really wish they could have had back. They had Caruthersville pinned on the 5.
Yes.
3rd and long.
And then a 25-yard pass play. But so much of that was Rogers yards after the catch.
Yes. Dexter Pep Club student section trying to get the crowd fired up.
Making a little noise, you bet. Golady again looks out to the quick flat, finds number 5, spins away from a lot of tackles.
Yeah.
Finally wrapped up, not wrapped up.
Terrible
as he went to and then we got a couple of flags down as we may see a hold. But number 5, Bryce Strawn,
Yeah.
And then we've got another flag. I hear face mask. So 2 penalties, 3 flags on the field. We'll see what all the calls are. But Strawn, again, why he's such a weapon, could not get wrapped up. There's like these 6 or 7 Bearcats had the chance.
And he had about 3 or 4 just spin moves there. You talk to the younger players, you talk about, continue to try to move after contact, and that's a perfect example.
Yes. So here we go. Blocking the back against the Tigers. Face mask against the Bearcats. Offsetting penalties. Replay first down. So 1st and 10 from the 25 for the Tigers. And that face mask was
obvious.
Well, not on the receiver.
Yeah.
And so it was behind the play. Again, of course, had there not been the block in the back, he may not have been free to go right down the sidelines as well. But just an unfortunate call.
Well,
unfortunate mistake.
The defender was trying to fight through the block.
Yes.
Not intentional by no means.
Galladay hands off to Rogers. He goes up the middle. He's wrapped up, but keeps on grinding. Then stood up. Now we got a flag. It's going to be a gain of about 7.
And you hope that's
not a face mask
or face mask.
Adrian Rogers, penalty flag on the play.
A lot of times they stood up like that. They'll get a face mask. There it is.
Good call,
it's against the Bearcats.
Face mask against the Bearcats.
I would think it'll be the 5-yard. We'll see. Yes, it's sort of marches off 5 yards. But that makes the first down for the Tigers at the Tiger 37-yard line now. So instead of a 3rd and 2 or 2nd and 2, it's 1st and 10. Handoff again to Rogers. He turns it up. He stood up at the line of scrimmage and brought down for no gain or maybe a half-yard gain. See who is on the lead of that. Number 78. Luke Boyer for the Bearcats, assisted by Gabe Rogers.
Luke missed, I guess, the first 2 games of the season with a foot injury.
Yes.
Been back strong, and I know the Bearcats are happy to have him back.
You bet.
Only on that defensive line, but the offensive line as well. So.
Yes, I believe last year as a sophomore, 2nd team All-State on the offensive side of the ball. Galladay, I guess, looks to pass, goes across the middle, finds Strawn, and he loses his footing. And Strawn had found the gap in the zone between Nick Trout and Trevor McDonald. As he lost his footing, knee touched the ground.
Ned, I'm going to have to depart you. They're going to recognize the DPR football players at halftime, and I'm going to run over there with the Silver team real quick, but I'll be back.
You betcha.
Right.
Southern Bank sponsor. Is that the Silver team? Handoff again to Rogers. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage, thrown for a slight loss. Bring up 2nd and a long 10, Torrey. You won't hear Torrey answer back because we didn't put a headphone on him, but he's standing here next to me working the camera. And I just feel like I got to talk to somebody, Torrey. Otherwise, people are going to accuse me of talking to myself.
2nd down for the Tigers.
So brings up 2nd and 10, a long 10, from the Bearcat 41-yard line with 3:50 to go here in the first half. Galladay back to pass. Under pressure, turns the corner, looks to throw, plants, cannot throw, and knocked out of bounds.
Galladay kept it himself. He was ran out of bounds by number 56, Braxton Foster.
It looks like Jeff Featherston, number 44, and number 56, Braxton Foster, eventually brought him down, forced him out of bounds, brings up 3rd and 10, maybe 9.5, as they're now inside the 40 instead of outside the 40. 3:32 left in the half. Bearcats need a stop here. Galladay again looking to pass, rolls right underneath, finds Smith. Eludes the tackle and knocked out of bounds by Seth Rogers at about the first down marker, the 30-yard line. We'll see the spot. It's on the south side of the 30, which will be a first down for the Tigers. And that quickness, Tori, we talk about it. It's difficult enough to make an open field tackle, but when you have the elusiveness and some of the quickness that some of these Tigers have, it just compounds it that much more. Smith in motion. Handoff going to go to Rogers. He shuts up the middle. He's wrapped up. Keeps on driving, though, and grinds out past the 25 down at the 24 of the Bearcats. So a gain of about 6. As they do spot him, well, gain of 5. They're going to spot him just inside the 25-yard line. So 2nd and 5. 3 minutes to go here in the half. Tori, I venture to say is 4-down territory if we get that far. Have not heard Caruthersville's got a 40-yard field goal kicker. This time the handoff goes to Slaughter. So he's strung out, and then he's knocked down after a gain of about 1. So bring up 3rd and about 4 from the 24-yard line.
3rd down for the Tigers.
Clock now under 2.5 minutes. Tigers with only 1 timeout left for the first half. And in no real hurry at the moment. Again to Rogers. He goes to his left, gets around the end, stood up at about the first down marker. We'll see where they spot it as he's inside the 20.
Rogers again on the carry. Brought down.
And the chains are moving, so it'll be another first down for the Tigers. 1st and 10 from the 19. With 1:56 to go here in the half. Tigers will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter, so the Bearcats really want to stop here. So as not to give up a score and then have to give up the ball as Galladay passed out to the flat, finds Smith. Wrapped up that time by Nick Trout. Nice tackle. Gain of about, down at the 13, so gain of about 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. Smith on the reception there. Clock ticks down to just over a minute. 1:10 to go here in the half. Handoff again to Rogers. Cuts back up, goes up the middle. He's wrapped up, stood up, and driven down at about the 9-yard line. Going to be real close for a first down as we're now under a minute. The clock has stopped as they spot the ball, and it is a first down, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 9 with 58 seconds to go here in the half. And Rogers, Torrey, is looking strong back there. Boy, he takes a hit and a second hit and keeps those legs pounding. Again to Rogers, right up the middle. This time, hit brought down just outside the goal line. So it'll be 2nd and inches as the clock continues to run. 32 seconds now. And we got timeout Caruthersville, their last timeout. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YC TV.
Bren Insurance in Dexter has been serving the Stoddard County area since 1986. They specialize in farm, crop, auto, and home insurance, but can assist in other coverages as well. They're located at 202 North Walnut Street with a drive-through window for your convenience. Their agents Norm Robinson and Keith Richard are committed to serving your needs. Stop by or call today, 624-8956. Ram Insurance in Dexter.
Family, tradition, pride. These are just a few of the words you think of what life is all about in Southeast Missouri. They are also a few words that come to mind when talking about Young Real Estate. Built on a tradition of excellence and a proud commitment to the Southeast Missouri communities, the Young Real Estate reputation is one of personalized service and top professional guidance. Reflecting the values we were brought up on, this dynamic team treats you like one of the family. Family, tradition, and pride are what Young Real Estate is all about.
Welcome back as we 32 seconds to go. The Tigers a little slow coming out of that timeout. We're going to see quarterback just go right up the middle. There's the blow, and that's does not get there. And the clock is ticking. We're down to 20 seconds now. We'll see if the referees, they have it set. They line up again. Looks like going to be a quarterback keeper again. He steps out the outside that time and steps in. Caught him, the Bearcats off guard with 11 seconds to go in the half. Touchdown Tigers. Great read there by Galladay as he knew the Bearcats were expecting him to go right up the gut. He just stepped out around his end. There was nobody there, and it's a half-yard step for a touchdown. Great read by the senior quarterback. So we'll see, looks like Strawn in to do the kicking, or he's going to do the holding. Number 11, Rogers, will attempt the point after try. Ball kicks down, ball's down, kicks up, no good.
No good.
So with 11 seconds to go, the Tigers will kick off to the Bearcats. I would expect some type of a pooch kick to minimize the opportunity for a return from those speedy Bearcats in the back. We've got us a tweet. It says, "Go Corbin Strong. Your Jackson, Tennessee fan club is watching." So I'm going to venture to say that's his daddy there. But let's see. Stephanie Swims. So, Stephanie, thank you very much. We know Jackson's got a lot of fans there in Jackson, Tennessee. We appreciate you watching tonight. I'm going to get us some readers or something. My eyes. And we got another one from Keaton Buck. Thanks, Keaton. It's YAC TV. Go Bearcats. We appreciate you, Keaton. Love to know where you're watching from, but we're just glad you're watching. Tigers are talking it over what they want to do. The play clock's running. Not the game clock, but the play clock. They'll have about 10 seconds to get this kick off. So Rogers back. And he does kick it away. Going to be policed up by Woodson. So he goes up the middle. And he's hit at the 22-yard line. So with 6 seconds to go here in the first half, the Bearcats will take over at their 27-yard line. Gain of about 12, or return of about 12 for Marcus.
Was the winner of the Dexter Bearcat Booster Club 50-50 drawing. Matt, you can pick your winnings up at the Booster Club shed. Once again, Matt Christian, winner.
Sindel will be in at quarterback. Hoggard tailback. Hunter
Kim Essner
Lawrence in at fullback. And there's the handoff to Hoggard. He's hit it in the backfield. He grinds out about 5 yards. He gets across the 30. And that's going to end the half with the Tigers on top, 13-7, and they'll receive the ball to start the third quarter. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the first half stats. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YHC TV.
Exceeding your expectations is what they strive for at Watkins & Sons Funeral Home. They know facing the loss of a loved one is one of the most trying times a person must face. When Earl Watkins founded Watkins & Sons in 1936, his mission was to provide quality, professional service. The family business is in its third generation and continues that mission today. Watkins & Sons Funeral Home, proudly serving the communities of Southeast Missouri, with locations in Dexter, Puxico, and Bloomfield.
Why is Vision Source Dexter Family Eye Care different? Our office is doctor-owned, and we view our patients as part of our family. Whether it is the latest in fashion eyewear, the newest contact lenses, or total eye health care, we have one simple vision: to help people see. Using the latest technology, our Vision Source doctors can prescribe the most accurate eyewear, contact lens, and detect early stages of diabetes, heart disease, and hypertension. Experience the most caring and personalized eye care in the area and visit us at Dexter Family Eye Care.
At First Missouri Bank of SEMO, we are your hometown community bank, and to us, people matter. We're at 3 locations in Dexter, Malden, and Kennett to serve your banking needs. We have a new website, myfm.bank, with online banking capability, and we also offer mobile banking on the go. A new feature of FM Bank for money-saving benefits is Bazing. Premium benefits include personal identity theft protection, travel accident insurance, cell phone protection, and 24/7 roadside assistance. Our financial strength and exemplary customer service have proven that FM Bank is more than just a bank, and our customers are more than just a number. Stop by and see us today.
At Ag Explore, we're farmers too. So we know that farming's never been a 9-to-5 job. Just like the farmer, we work overtime to bring you whatever it takes. Solutions like InZone help you retain 47% more nitrogen, with an overall average increase of 12 bushels per acre. Imagine what InZone can do for you. Ag Explore.
would like to thank you for your attendance. And I'd like to thank you.
Give the kids and coaches a round of applause.
And welcome back. Again, I'm Ed Gargis alongside my very good friend Kevin Bishop. Great homecoming game, halftime activities. Again, congratulations to the homecoming court, Miss Whitney White, crown queen, but also great performance from the band. At halftime, introduction to the Parks and Recreation Little League football program. Kevin, I see you out there coaching the silver team.
Yep, new color this year.
That would be the old legacy blue team, which I was a previous coach for, and we've talked about Brock Simmons, Corbin Strong, Ben Sindel, Nate Gargis, all of them graduates of that blue team stuff. So glad to see we're carrying on this
good tradition.
Yeah.
Hey, silver would be 2-0 right now. So
outstanding. Congratulations. Well, hey, again, thank you, Brett Dorton, Scott Nelson, the statisticians, bringing some first-half stats. Again, the score, Caruthersville with that touchdown late in the first half to go up 13-7. As far as the team stats, looking at first downs, Caruthersville had 11, Dexter had 2. Caruthersville 23 rushes for 58 yards, Dexter 12 for 26. Caruthersville amassed 94 yards in the first half, Dexter 50. Caruthersville was 9 of 13 in the passing department for 94 yards. I'm talking passing yards, and Dexter was 1 of 4 for the 50 yards and the touchdown. Total offense, Tigers 36 plays, 152 yards. Dexter 16 plays for 76, and again, one of those was a 50-yard. So you look at the other 15 plays, only 26 yards. As far as individually, the Tigers on the ground, led by Adrian Rogers, 7 attempts for 23 yards. Nicholas Moore, 5 for 14. Charles Galladay for 7 for 10, and DeMarco Slaughter, 3 of 8. Galladay was 9 of 13 for 94 yards passing. Receiving, Bryce Strawn had 3 receptions for 45 yards. Chris Smith, 3 for 22. DeMarco Slaughter, 2 for 7, and Adrian Rogers, 1 for 20. And there's the kick from the Bearcats to the up-back. Rogers, number 30, as he breaks a few tackles, keeps grinding out. And that's Damon Alexander, another senior running back for the Tigers. Policed it up at the 30, grinds down to the 45 for a 15-yard return.
Wow.
As far as then offensively for the Bearcats, Caleb Hoggard, 11 attempts for 24 yards. Corbin Strong, 1 for 2. As we talked about, Sindel was 1 of 4 for 50 yards and a touchdown. And that pass was completed to Rivera and Nesto. Defensively, Tigers led by Ahmad Bates with 4 total tackles, Nicholas Davis 3, and Adrian Rogers and Marcus Edwards each had 2. So incomplete. They're going to call that a forward pass, even though it was behind the line of scrimmage. And defensively, the Bearcats were led by Seth Rogers with 7 total tackles. Corbin Strong had 6. Bo McMullen and Gabe Jackson each with 5. So congrats to Seth Rogers. The only bad news about that great stat is he's the defensive secondary, and he's leading the team in tackles.
Yeah, that's never usually a good stat to have.
Hand off to Rogers. And this time the Bearcats see Corbin Strong there, number 56 of Braxton Foster, and Jet Featherston, number 44, and 35, Gabe Jackson, all in on that tackle of Rogers. Gain of about 3, so brings up 3rd and 7 from just outside the 50-yard line, or I guess it'd be inside the 50-yard line. Tigers checking their wristbands. You talked about that coverage, and you see those D-backs up on the defenders now. Pass goes underneath the coverage again to Smith. He's brought down by Nick Trout, but not until after a first down. As those Tiger receivers, they know where that first down marker is, and they always just button hook, curl in, turn in, whatever it is, just outside that first down marker. Pass is complete, first down, Tigers.
And I tell you,
Bearcat 41. Excuse me, Cap.
Oh, no, you're fine. the offensive line there, number 52, Ahmad Bates, doing a fine job blocking Gabe Jackson.
Rogers breaks a couple tackles, gets through the line, wrapped up by Gargis, and then brought down by Jet Featherston, but not until after a first down.
His run good for a Tiger first down.
So he's brought down at the Bearcat 25. So 1st and 10 from the Bearcat 25. Another handoff to Rogers. This time, kind of got his feet caught up with the quarterback there, but he's wrapped up by Foster and Jackson and tackled for a loss of about 3 to bring up 2nd and 13. Kevin, I'm not sure, but we didn't really see Rogers in the first quarter. Don't know if he's a little under the weather or if there could have been possibly a disciplinary action or something going on.
Yeah, not sure.
But either way, the Tigers have been doing well with him in the game.
And the Bearcats really in need of a big stop here. The way our offense is designed, hard for us to dig out of a hole.
And Galladay looks the pass, pushed out of the pocket, turns the corner and run out of bounds right close to that first. He stepped out a yard or two shy. So it'll be a 4th and about 3. Inside the red zone, they're at the Bearcat 19.
3rd down for the Tigers.
Great run there by Galladay as he saw the coverage of the Bearcats. But you see those cornerbacks just a yard off the line now. We got movement. See if that's going to be offsides. It is offsides on the Bearcats.
Encroachment against the Bearcats.
So that will result in 5 yards and a first down. That will advance the ball to the 13-yard line of the Bearcats. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Unfortunate penalty there. It's the thing in high school football, it looks like, Kevin. You don't get a chance to bounce over the line and get back. If you come encroach, then they blow it right then. Here's the handoff to Rogers, coming to the near side, turns the corner outside the end, but brought down by Corbin Strong at the 9-yard line, so a gain of 4, bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 7.
Play comes in for the Tigers. And off the Slaughter. Cuts back up the middle, and he's going to be in for a touchdown. Bearcats did a good job of stringing out that line, but Slaughter recognized against the seam, turns back inside. No Bearcats there to catch him. So with 9:03 to go here in the 3rd quarter, 3 minutes into the 2nd half, Tigers extend their lead by 7, or at least 6 at the moment. We'll see number 11, Rogers, in to try the point after try.
Yeah, Caruthersville Tigers, they're not doing anything spectacular. I mean, just right now, they're blocking well, and when they get to the corner, we've talked about the speed all night long.
Tigers are going to have to hurry as the play clock's down to 5. They're a little late getting the lineman in. And now we got a flag. I think we're going to have an illegal procedure. And there it is. That goes against the Tigers. So kick no good. They'll back it up 5 yards, give them a chance to try to make it from 7.5 yards out. So the Tigers will still attempt the point after try by kick. Kick will be from the 15-yard line. Ball's down, kick is up, and good. So with 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, Tigers now on top 20-7. Kevin, this game is brought to you in part by Bagby Wealth Management. Bagby Wealth Management offers a wide array of financial planning services to clients in all stages and walks of life. We can assist you with wealth management, retirement planning, 401ks, college planning, estate planning, and business planning, to name a few. When you're ready to pursue your investment goals or you're in need of advice beyond investing, call Bagby Wealth Management at 573-624-4771. You may also find them on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or their website at bagbywealth.com.
Well, the Bearcats, they just got to dig deep right here. I mean, they've shown that they can stop Caruthersville tonight on defense, and at times we've moved the ball well, but we just can't afford to dig a hole.
No, really will be important for the Bearcats to get some points on the board this drive. And this half, a turnover or two in favor of the Bearcats would be beneficial as well. Kick to the sideline, rolls out of bounds at about the 15. So it'll come out to the 25-yard line of the Bearcats.
Caruthersville kick goes out of bounds.
See, Corey Blocker, he and Doc Gibbon graciously helped the football team on the sideline, but trying to cool these guys down. The heat, it's still hot out here. I mean, with the sun down, we're sweating up here in the booth.
Yes. Hey, Kevin, we want to thank Fiddlers for the halftime meal. Fish and Hush Puppies, Tony and the crew always do a great job for us, and we appreciate it tonight. Also, Ronnie also, but Napa Auto Parts, has the Portacool out here on the Bearcat sidelines, as you were just talking about the heat. And, of course, you know, those young men, those boys playing the game, all padded up and everything else, they appreciate that on the go, if you will, air conditioning here on the sideline. As you see several of them come to the Portacool for a few seconds in between plays or in between possessions. Rogers will set the ball up for the Tigers, as the Bearcats have elected to have him re-kick instead of taking the ball on the 25. Straight down the middle this time. Goes to Caleb Hoggard. He gets into the wedge. Brought down at the 25-yard line. So it didn't really result in anything different. We got us another tweet, Kevin, from Kevin Whitehead. Go Bearcats. Ed Gargas for mayor. So there we have our challenge. Kevin, my buddy from college, his brother Mark Whitehead is Corbin Strong's stepdad, and Mark and his wife Sally, always watching from down in the Atlanta area. And very quick after every game to give me some critiques of the call and everything else. And so, Kevin, we appreciate it. And, yeah, my good friend Kevin Bishop, my new mayoral opposition, shaking in his high tops down here now. So there we go. There we go. Of course, neither Kevin nor your buddy said mayor for what. And I'm assuming it's probably safe to say they weren't suggesting Dexter.
Yeah.
So I can't even be mayor of my own household, so I don't know how I'm going to get elected to anything else. Sendle in at quarterback in the pistol position formation. Hunter Lawrence at fullback, Hoggard at tailback. Hoggard with the ball. And number 58, Tyson Young, gathers up Hoggard just as quickly as soon as he got the ball. Hoggard thrown for a loss of about, well, looks like he stumbled forward at the line of scrimmage. So brings up 3rd and 10.
And he's a big old boy.
Yes. Number 77, Justin Burkhalter.
Senior.
He's even bigger. Sendle looking to pass. At the receiver is tipped by Rogers. Pass intended for Marcus Woodson coming across the slot.
And I'm not sure if that ball's not tipped.
Yeah,
but it would have made it to the receiver.
Rogers just would have walked that in. It would have been between Rogers and Sindel.
Yep.
And Rogers has shown tonight he's not been tackled very easily. And I don't know if he's been tackled by one Bearcat at all. Spencer Owen in to punt. High snap. Nice kick by Spencer. Braun polices it up at the 22. Hit by Rogers, then knocked out of bounds by Jeff Featherston at the 39-yard line. So a 17-yard return for Bryce Strawn.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 38 for Caruthersville.
Kevin, need to do a quick shout out for the Dexter cross country team. They travel up into the St. Louis area tomorrow for their second cross country meet of the year. Emily Ladd, the first meet, I think, finished 4th.
Wow.
For the women, and was disappointed in that, I believe. She also, last Sunday, ran the Cape Half Marathon. I think she finished number 17 or 18, maybe 3rd place for females, but in the top 20 overall. Dawson Casting, I believe, was a medalist as well in the first cross-country meet for the boys. And there we got holding on the Tigers. Pass is complete as Rogers got behind Gargis, and in front of Rogers.
We may even have a second hold.
Yes, but there was holding before the pass, so the play's going to come back. It's just going to see if the penalties are going to offset or if there's going to be some yardage taken from the Tigers. And so there's the holding call first, and then a face mask against the Bearcats on the tackle. So that's going to offset both penalties, brings up 1st and 10 again from the Tigers' 39-yard line.
Replay the down.
So the Bearcats defense had stepped in and closed that 8-yard gap down to about 1.5 yards. That enabled Rogers to get behind Gargis that time, and safety coming over the top just a half step late. And but here we are, 1st and 10 again. This time the handoff to Rogers. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, stood up.
Yeah, big hit.
Big hit by number 64, Christian Yarber. And then Jet Featherston policing up and finalized. So gain of about a half a yard. Again, 2nd and 10. The ball's still on the north side of the 40. Tiger 39-yard line. Galladay fakes the handoff. Sees Smith across the flag, incomplete, just a little too far out front. It was defended by Gargis and Seth Rogers. Brings up 3rd and long, 3rd and 9.5.
That was good coverage on that play. Even if you made the completion, you could see Seth and Nate had it tied up.
Would have been good for a gain of about 3.
Bearcats really need to hold tight.
Need to stop here. Absolutely, Kev. Galladay starts out. He's shuffled out by Braxton Foster. He gets out to the flag, gets a 1st down. Brought down, no, but yes, knocked out of bounds by Gargis. But not until after a gain of about 24 yards, 22 yards. The 38-yard line of the Bearcats. We've seen that a lot tonight. The Tigers, they have big play capability on any down and from a wide variety of players. We've seen it from Galladay. We've seen them from Strawn. We've seen it from Rogers, Slaughter, Smith, rather, and so both, really. Slaughter now in at tailback. Handoff goes underneath. There's
going to be a hold.
And he breaks, number 27 breaks free. Slaughter, I think this is going to be the 2nd touchdown that he's got to have brought back. Again, as you said, a holding call right there at the line of scrimmage. will negate the touchdown. I believe that's the second time Slaughter's rumbled in.
Exactly right.
Only to have it brought back.
Well,
so they're going to march off from the spot of the foul, the 10 yards, to back it up to the 48-yard line of the Tigers. Make it 1st and 18, 19 maybe.
I had a chance right before the half to talk to the coaching staff up here and telling me that this is probably one of the most talented teams they've ever had come through as far as overall talent.
Balance, yes.
Good cut.
And there you see some Bearcats just wanting to knock him down.
We got to wrap up.
These Tigers, they have been taught to keep those legs moving, to keep that body moving. The Slaughter on the carry, gain of about 3. Well, we're going to call it 5. 2nd and 15 now from the Tiger 45. There's the handoff, quick pick, pass out. We got a flag, probably going to be a hold. It's Rogers has wrapped up Gargis. I think every time the pass has gone that way, finally call a hold on him.
Yeah.
So against the Tigers.
Illegal shift against the Tigers.
So they actually got an illegal shift.
And it's still not going to give us that hold out
No.
there.
No, it's not.
On the Bearcats, I think right now we look like the heat is getting the best of us. We're not getting set on defense. You can kind of look at the guys. They're moving a little slower.
Well, you know, they're controlling the tempo. They're controlling the offensive side of the ball. And defensively, offense is all, in my mind, it's always been a little less taxing to know what you're going to do as opposed to the defense having to react to what's being done.
Yes.
And so keeping that defense out there on the field like it has. I mean, they had 30 more plays than us in the first half offensively, and they're strong. Again, keeping those legs moving, run through 2 tackles. Good for a first down, a gain of 25.
Ball carrier brought down by number 32.
So he's brought down at the Bearcat 23-yard line or 28-yard line. Not quite a first down. Brings up 3rd and inches. It looks like they're going to call for a measurement now, they being the officiating crew. And that is true. They are official timeout for measurement. With that, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching got some more tweets, excuse me. From Adam Cheesehead. Go Tigers. Hey, we got some Caruthersville guys watching YAC TV. We appreciate that also. Adam, thank you for the tweet. Your Tigers playing very well tonight, playing very well. And so it looks like it's going to be a first down for the Tigers.
First down for the Tigers.
See Dr. Gibbon and Corey Blocker evaluating Bo on the sideline. And
the 1st and 10 for the Tigers from the Bearcat 28. Don't need to say how important it is to get a defensive stop for the Bearcats. They were down under about 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Galladay looking to pass across the middle, finds Smith, complete. Spins, nice catch as the ball was behind the receiver. Smith goes back and gets it, brings it down. Ball's in the process to the 12, so good for a first down. 1st and 10 from the 12 of the Bearcats. Smith in motion, handoff to Moore. And Moore rumbles in for a touchdown. With 2:52 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, Caruthersville is talented enough, and I'm not wanting to beat up on our Bearcats, but we are not tackling very well tonight.
No. Well, and we were talking about how balanced they are. You know, and we have seen them in recent past. You know, for 3-4 years there, they had a couple of running backs, 3 running backs, it seems, in succession. They could just do whatever they wanted anywhere on the field. But this year, seeing the running as well as the passing and having multiple options in the receiving core really has rounded them out. Yeah. There's the point after try is good. So now the Tigers with a 20-point lead with 2:52 to go in the third quarter.
Good.
And this Caruthersville team, I mean, you'll probably see them have a chance to go a good ways in the postseason. I mean,
well, in the last decade, it seems like a Class 2 Malden Caruthersville, whichever team won that first round of districts, played 2 or 3 more times. Yep. And in recent years, last 3 years or so, has been Malden. But hey, Kevin, this game is brought to you in part by 1 Mile Smile Dentistry in Dexter. At 1 Mile Smile, they enjoy all aspects of dentistry. You name it, they can do it. Cleanings, fillings, dentures, root canals, extractions, or implants, they are happy to talk to you about performing any of those services and many more. Dr. Sire strives to be affordable, accommodating, and friendly. Call for an appointment or consultation at 573-624-8236 or give him a visit at 1 Corporate Drive just off 1 Mile Road in Dexter. Here's the kick, right down the middle again. Pleased up by Marcus Woodson, cuts to the middle, turns upside, brought down at the 26-yard line, so a return of about 6-10 yards for Marcus. Bearcats going to take over, 2:46 to go here in the third. And that power running 4 yards at a pop, the Bearcats are going to need to knock some things off a little bit faster. They'll have success at doing that, but I don't know they'll have enough time to overcome three scores going at it at 4 yards at a clip.
Yeah.
Hoggard takes the snap, turns the corner, breaks the tackle, drags the guy, good for an 11-yard carry. So there we go, just as we were talking about. Need a little more than 4 on a pop, and he goes out and gets 11. Ben Sindel in at wide out. That keeps that option open to get the ball in his hands for passing or just to switch them up. Sindel's going to go to the top of the field now. We'll have Marcus Woodson and Ernesto Rivera here in the slot. Woodson at the wide out. Strong in at tailback. Rivera in motion. He and Hoggard bump into each other. Hoggard gets to the line of scrimmage and is brought down. And now we got a penalty for action after the play. So we had a Tiger and a Bearcat wrapped up together. We'll see who the flag's going to be or the penalty's going to be called on. Chris Rush in positions on the field for the call. Personal foul. Got to go against Dexter. So they'll mark off the 15 yards.
Personal foul against the Bearcats.
So that's going to bring up replay first down, 1st and 25.
And I'm sure there's some frustration out there, but you can't fall into that trap.
No. This time Hoggard looks to come to the near side. Tries to get outside. He does. He turns it upfield. He's got some sideline, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds by number 9. Hamilton, the sophomore, knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line, so a gain of about 10 brings up 2nd and 15 for the Bearcats. 2nd and 14. Hoggard still a quarterback. Takes snap, hands off to Strong. He busts through the line. grinds out about 14 yards, maybe 13. He's going to be a yard, maybe 2 shy of a first down. Brings up 3rd and 2. Corbin is such an explosive runner.
And that was a small hole.
Yes.
I mean, there was a seam there, but it wasn't very big.
So it looks like 3rd and 1.
Caruthersville showing a possible blitz.
And there it is, picked up by the Bearcats. Hoggard with the ball. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Ball locked loose at the tackle, but got to be real close to first down. We'll see what the spot is. Looks like he's short.
They're going to measure.
They're going to call for an official measurement. If nothing else, let Coach Golcher know how short.
And I expect the Bearcats will go for it right here. I mean, there's not enough time really for them to punt, and you got inches.
13 and a half minutes left in the ball game. And really the last 2-3 drives of the Tigers, the Bearcats have not shown an ability to stop them, contain them, slow them down maybe, and the Bearcats are about the nose of a football shy of a first down.
It'll be 4th and about 2 inches for the Bearcats.
Bearcats are going for it. As Kevin said, you have to.
I think as hard as Caleb and Corbin run the ball, if it were me right here, I'd line up under center, just lean forward, wouldn't even chance it in the shotgun.
I don't even think we've taken a snap under center all year. So Hoggard there again, he tries to go outside. He's going to have to hurry, and he is tackled for a loss. As that speedy defense, those linebackers, and number 51, Marcus Edwards, senior defensive end, comes in for a tackle for a loss, and the Tigers will take over at the Bearcat 45-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Tigers from the 45-yard line.
It's easy to be armchair quarterback, but I'm going to say I'm not in total agreement.
Well,
play call there.
Yeah, we won't stand up here and second guess Coach, and we've been going off tackle all night long. Maybe there's a little bit of surprise factor there, and the Tigers just didn't fall for it that time around.
Our defense needs to come up big here.
Yes. So Galladay looking to go deep, has a receiver defended by Rogers and still caught by Slaughter, number 27. Tipped by Seth Rogers, and Slaughter with the mental awareness, never gave up on it, was able to corral that in for a pass completion of about 40 yards, and it'll be 1st and goal from inside the 5 of the Bearcats. You can't not defend that any better than what Seth Rogers did. Swatted it away, and Slaughter was still able to corral that pass in. And that's where you talk about that balance and just having the number of athletes on the field and so many weapons for this Caruthersville Tiger offense. And this time, Nicholas Moore pounds it in for the touchdown from 4.5 yards out with 1 minute to go here in the third. Tigers now on top 33-7. So, again, we'll have Bryce Strawn, the holder. Terrius Rogers, not Adrian Rogers, but Terrius Rogers with the kick up and good to bring the Tigers on top 34-7. With that, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YHC TV.
My name is Dustin Mayer. I operate Mayer Law Office, which is a full-service law firm located in Dexter, Missouri. I practice personal injury, criminal defense, workers' compensation, family, and other areas of law. As an assistant Missouri Attorney General and assistant prosecuting attorney, I've had the opportunity to try multiple cases in front of juries, and I'm willing to put that experience to work on your behalf. I'm a Southeast Missouri native, and if you hire me, you'll get the big firm experience with the small town touch. Call today for your free consultation.
Tired of the same old burger? Well, the Lemonade House Grill in Dexter has some of the best handcrafted burgers around, including the Memphis King Burger and the local favorite Bearcat Burger. Other favorites include the Gulf Coast Tacos and chicken salad every Friday. They are the true Lemonade House, offering up to 19 flavors with fresh squeezed lemon delight. Call ahead and use their pickup window and utilize their party room for your next gathering. Lemonade House Grill, located on the east-north outer road in Dexter.
And welcome back. Terrius Rogers with the kick. Another good one right down the middle. Winds up with through the hands of Caleb Hoggard. He polices it up at the 2, looks upfield, turns, runs, and he's going to be brought down at about the 18-yard line of the Bearcats. So an unfortunate turn of events there for the rather sure-handed Hoggard for the most part, but let it run through his hands and his legs, and he had to scramble back 10 yards. And so we got a Tiger along the field. We're going to take another quick break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YAC.
Well, I love it.
I know, right? I saw it and I was just like, oh, I have to have it.
Is it suede?
It's suede. Love suede.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Well, I love it. I know, right? I saw it and I was like, have to have it. Is it suede? It's suede. I love suede.
That's why we're there with renter's insurance when things go wrong, but also here with a rewards credit card to help life go right. State Farm.
Talk to State Farm agent Chris Brannon in Dexter today.
Shop Grey Elephant Clothing in downtown Dexter, Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 3. We have all new fall arrivals in women's and children's. We're excited about our fall merchandise. Come in and see us today.
Introducing Hut Rewards from Pizza Hut. Finally, a rewards program that gives you points toward free pizza with every dollar you spend online. And get unlimited double rewards through October 1st. Don't settle for a piece of the pie. Join Hut Rewards today and earn free pizza faster. That's why no one outpizzas the Hut.
Bud Shell Ford in Dexter has become your auto service hub, serving all makes and models. They have some of the best technology on the market, giving you the best experience possible. Like their Quick Check, which inspects your battery life, tire alignment, diagnostic codes, and tire tread depth. Bud Shell can assess your car's health in minutes and provide the quick fix. They also provide pickup and delivery for your convenience. Their wrecker service is available 24/7. Call anytime. Bud Shell's mechanics are Ford certified and have the service staff to get your auto back on the road in its best form. That's Bud Shell Ford in Dexter.
Where I went to school, our homecoming parade.
And welcome back. There you see the Tiger, Micah Rogers, sophomore running back and linebacker, shaking up on the play, and he's being helped off, so we're glad to see him up and about. 58 seconds to go here in the third quarter. So we're talking about the fair being in town, but Kevin, before we do that, this game is brought to you in part by a local favorite, the Dexter Pizza Hut. They have the best pizza deals around, including 2 or more medium pizzas of any variety for $6.99 each. Original, pan, hand-tossed, or thin and crispy, dine-in, carry-out, or delivery. The Dexter Pizza Hut aims to provide you the best value for your pizza purchase. Call 573-624-5333 or visit them along Business Highway 60 in Dexter. Hoggard with the snap. He's going to look to pass. He goes across the middle. Has Rivera. About 2 yards overthrown. Rivera doing a great job of getting open on Bryce Strawn. Just could not quite get that extra step to police that pass up.
Well, if nothing else, that answers the question that I know a lot of people have wondered is what kind of arm does Caleb maybe have? He can get it downfield. You've always got to combine a little bit of accuracy with that, but
yes. So Hoggard staying in at quarterback. Sindel up top, wide out. Hand off to Corbin Strong. This time he runs right into number 77. And as strong as Corbin is, 77 he takes up 2 holes. And Corbin tried to bounce off, and he was still there. So
and moves well for a big guy. I mean, he
what would normally be a bounce on the right shoulder, slip off the left shoulder, bounced off the right shoulder, slipped right into the gut.
Yeah. It's
So
just, there's no
great
moving
tackle
it.
there by Big Justice Burkhalter for the Tigers. Brings up 3rd and 10. This time Hoggard fakes it, gets around the end, gain of about 6. Got to bring up 4th and 4.
Hoggard kept it himself. Brought down by number 58, Tyson Young.
Number 58, Tyson Young, the tackle. 4th down deep in the Bearcat territory. There you have Coach is talking about it. Well, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Coach is going to talk about it a little more. Caruthersville Tigers on top, 34-7. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YHC TV.
Fusion, the newest name in in-home care, providing assistance with any activity of daily living in the comfort and safety of your own home, including personal care, homemaker services, respite services, professional nurse visits, medication setup, and diabetic nail care. If you or someone you know is in need of care in their own home so they can remain there independently, then call us today. We serve New Madrid, Dunklin, and Stoddard counties. Fusion in-home care, building our family with yours.
If you're out and about in a big hurry and you're looking for a place to get gas, don't worry. The most complete convenience store has everything for you, like pork steak and 99-cent barbecue. So get out the truck and fill her up, cause we're the place to go if you're on the go. On the go, for the coldest beer in town. On the go, best fried chicken around. On the go, it's in Dexter and Bloomfield, you know. We're the place to go if you're on the go. Hey!
And welcome back. We see Spencer Owen, number 77, in to punt for the Bearcats. Number 9, Dundee Hamilton, deep for the Tigers. Spencer gets the kickoff. Low, long kick. Policed up by, that was number 6, not 9. Moore. Policed up at about the 47-yard line, run out of bounds at the Bearcat 40, so a return of about 13 yards.
Takes it across the 50 to the 44-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there for Caruthersville.
Actually run out of bounds at about the Tiger 47, so only a return of about 6 yards.
I hate that we're even bringing it up, but is it 35 points? Is that the mercy rule in the 4th quarter?
I think it's 31.
31, okay, so we should
35, excuse me.
It's 35, okay. We're going to be 1 point shy of that if Caruthersville chooses to kick an extra point.
Slaughter turns it back upfield to lose the tackle, finally brought down. But Jet Featherston, assisted by Seth Rogers and Nate Gargis, not until after a gain of about 6 for 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4, Tigers.
Hand off to Moore. Lose the outside again, turns the corner. Wrapped up by Spencer Owens, brought down at the 20. So a gain of about 19 yards.
These guys just run the ball so well. I mean, we're making them look good on a lot of our tackles, but I will say, I'll give credit where credit's due, and they're stout.
Yes, well, correction, that was Chris Smith, number 6, on the carry, but absolutely, they run through tackles. They don't just stop with the hit.
Well, we hate to see these Bearcat seniors not get a win on their homecoming, but still a lot of season left, and they've got to get ready for Kennett next week.
Now the handoff to number 19, Moore. Gain of about 4, and he's driven back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to spot him at about the 15.
Brought down by number 21, Seth Rogers.
Tackle by Seth Rogers. Again, the safety, leading the team in tackles. Hand off again to number 19. Gets around to the right side, turns it up. Got to be good for the first down as he's brought down at about the 8-yard line. Looking down this lineup for the Tigers, there's a lot of number 12s under the year. So they are senior heavy this year.
Yeah.
Not very many juniors, but a slew of sophomores. .9:45 to go in the game. Again to Moore. Same play, run to the right, and he's brought down by Brock Simmons after a short gain. So it was first and goal from the 8. Now it'll be second and goal from about the 6. Galladay get a reverse direction this time. Ties up Jet Featherston, then wrapped up.
And he had a guy in the back of the end zone wide open, but he was thinking run.
Tackle by Nick Troutwell again. Yeah, he was in scramble mode.
Yeah.
And so sometimes your eyes quit looking downfield and you start looking at the 3 guys right in front of you.
Well, it's not been something he's had to do a whole lot tonight, so.
No. So third and goal now for the Tigers, still at the, looks now back at the Bearcat 11, Bearcat 11. So third and goal from the, well, they actually have it lined up on the 12. Moore at the tailback. And Galladay looking to pass, finds Rogers across the middle, and he lunges. He stood up, and he's down at, now they're calling for the touchdown. So a late signal as they wanted to see where the ball was. So touchdown for Terrius Rogers.
Galladay's pass complete to number 11, Terrius Rogers for a score.
That time Rogers just ran a 1-yard route, then cut right across the middle.
And we talked all night about, but I mean there was contact when he made the catch, but he fought, leaned forward. Like Caruthersville will kick the extra point.
But yeah, it'll be Terrius Rogers. We're going to have timeout, Tigers. So with that timeout, we're going to take a quick break. Watch Bearcat Football live on YHC TV.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
Brem Insurance in Dexter has been serving the Stoddard County area since 1986. They specialize in farm, crop, auto, and home insurance, but can assist in other coverages as well. They're located at 202 North Walnut Street with a drive-through window for your convenience. Their agents Norm Robinson and Keith Richard are committed to serving your needs. Stop by or call today, 624-8956. Brem Insurance in Dexter.
And welcome back. So we'll see Terrius Rogers with the point after try. And they're going to have to hurry as there's only 5 seconds left on the play clock. 4, 3, looks like they're going to take a penalty or another timeout. And they another timeout for the Tigers to prevent the penalty. So with that timeout, we'll take another quick break. You're watching Bearcat Football live on YHC TV.
Family, tradition, pride. These are just a few of the words you think of what life is all about in Southeast Missouri. They are also a few words that come to mind when talking about Young Real Estate. Built on a tradition of excellence and a proud commitment to the Southeast Missouri communities, the Young Real Estate reputation is one of personalized service and top professional guidance. Reflecting the values we were brought up on, this dynamic team treats you like one of the family. Family, tradition, and pride are what Young Real Estate is all about.
Exceeding your expectations is what they strive for at Watkins & Sons Funeral Home. They know facing the loss of a loved one is one of the most trying times a person must face. When Earl Watkins founded Watkins...
And now we are going for two for the Tigers. Gallaty overthrows, so incomplete. Point after try, we got a late flag. Let's see what this is. A personal foul against the Bearcats. I did not see it.
I didn't either.
But even if we did, we wouldn't talk too much about it other than can't be making those kind of mistakes this late in the game, but especially when, for all intents and purposes, the score is. And losing your cool now, you're just giving them the opportunity for to try 2 points again. Again, if they make the 2-point conversion be 42-7, that'll be a 35-point lead, which will invoke the mercy rule. And for those listeners and viewers that aren't aware, that means that the clock will only stop for official timeouts until the deficit becomes less than 35 points. So the Bearcats have given the Tigers a second chance at the 2-point conversion. And they got a Slaughter in the back. This time he's going to rumble right in as he had 3 fullbacks out in front of him. So Moore, again, Nicholas Moore, I apologize, Slaughter's 27, but Nicholas Moore rumbles in. 2-point conversion now, 42-7. So with the kick by the Tigers, that will invoke the clock continuous move. And so with that, we're going to take another quick break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YAC TV.
Exceeding your expectations is what they strive for at Watkins & Sons Funeral Home. They know facing the loss of a loved one is one of the most trying times a person must face. When Earl Watkins founded Watkins & Sons in 1936, his mission was to provide quality, professional service. The family business is in its 3rd generation and continues that mission today. Watkins & Sons Funeral Home, proudly serving the communities of southeast Missouri, with locations in Dexter, Puxico, and Bloomfield.
Why is Vision Source Dexter Family Eye Care different? Our office is doctor-owned, and we view our patients as part of our family. Whether it is the latest in fashion eyewear, the newest contact lenses, or total eye health care, we have one simple vision: to help people see. Using the latest technology, our Vision Source doctors can prescribe the most accurate eyewear, contact lens, and detect early stages of...
And there's the kick, policed up by Rivera. He's got his wedge, goes straight up the middle. Tries to change direction, but he's brought down at the 27-yard line. They're going to spot it at the 29-yard line of the Bearcats. As the clock is ticking, Kevin, as we stated it would. So 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Now safe to say you're playing for a little bit of pride. It is your homecoming game, your seniors. They'd like to see another score on the board. As we see Hunter Lawrence coming in to be tailback or fullback. Sindel at quarterback, Hoggard at tail. Hand off to Hoggard, right up the middle. Eludes one, but then he's wrapped up by number 52. Ahmad Bates, leading tackler in the first half for the Tigers. And you can see why on that play as Hoggard brought down for no gain. 2nd and 10 from the 30 for the Bearcats.
We're not very deep, but thought we might see more JV players in this late so you don't risk injury, but again, we're not very deep.
There's the pass to Rivera, complete. Knocked down by Bryce Strawn, just shy of the first down. So let's see, they give him forward progression to just shy of the 40. And had to get to the 40 for the first down. So it's going to be 3rd and inches.
Great catch by Rivera, catching it with his hands like you teach receivers, not letting it get to his
Hand
body.
off to Hoggard, goes up the middle, gets across the 30, brought down to the 34 for, a 40, and brought down at the 44 for a first down for the Bearcats. Under 6 to go now in the ball game. Sindel looking for Rivera, thrown a little high. Incomplete.
And great class shown there by Bryce Strawn. I mean, he had perfect opportunity to really lay a hit there and held off and actually helped the receiver up.
Yep.
Can't teach those kind of things.
Yeah, pass a little high, but also Rivera had to stop for it. Now the handoff to Hager again, right up the middle. Breaks free, gets through the secondary, and brought down at the Tigers 44 or 41-yard line by Bryce Strawn.
Brought down by number 12, Tanner Cobb. Collards run.
And number 12, Tanner Cobb for the Tigers, but good for a first down. Again, the handoff to Hager. Tries to get outside. Comes to the near side. Strong out. Turned upfield by number 6, Chris Smith.
Ball carrier brought down by number 51.
And then brought down by number 51, Marcus Edwards, the senior defensive end, after a gain of about 4. Brings up 2nd and 6. Scoreboard is going to call it 2nd and 7 from the 37. Game clock down to 4 minutes now. Sindel tries to get it out to Hunter Lawrence. We're going to have a flag, maybe a late hit. As Hunter Lawrence was going down and the Tiger fell on him. So it is going to be the personal foul, the late hit by the Tigers. So that advanced at 15 yards for a first down.
Personal foul against the Tigers.
So it'll be Bearcat ball at the Tiger 23-yard line now. So 1st and 10 from the Tiger 23 with 3:40 to go in the ball game. Again, this time Corbin Strong breaks through his tackle. Brought down by the linebacker, number 32, Adrian Rogers, right about the first down marker. We'll see where it's spotted, but gain of 9, possibly 10. Looks going to be like a little shy, so gain of 9. 2nd and 1 now. The 14-yard line of the Tigers. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. And we got timeout Dexter. So with that timeout, we'll take another break. You're watching Bearcat Football live on YHC TV.
At First Missouri Bank of SEMO, we are your hometown community bank, and to us, people matter. We're at 3 locations in Dexter, Malden, and Kennett to serve your banking needs. We have a new website, myfm.bank, with online banking capability, and we also offer mobile banking on the go. A new feature of FM Bank for money-saving benefits is Bazing. Premium benefits include personal identity theft protection, travel accident insurance, cell phone protection, and 24/7 roadside assistance. Our financial strength and exemplary customer service have proven that FM Bank is more than just a bank, and our customers are more than just a number. Stop by and see us today.
And welcome back. See Coach Golter getting final word with his Bearcats there. Tigers already on the field. 2:57 to go in the ball game. 2nd and 1, maybe a long one, short 2 from the Tiger 14-yard line. Strong in at tailback. Hand off to Corbin. Strong goes right up the middle. Through the secondary, brought down at the 5-yard line, bring up 1st and goal.
First down for the Bearcats.
This time the Tigers are ready. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage there. No gain.
2nd down for the Bearcats.
Now the Tigers did a little bit of shifting on the defensive line there right before the snap.
Cardinals beat the Pirates, Kevin, 4-3.
Yeah, good. I mean, they
hanging
need
in there.
every win they can have. I mean, they're picking a good time to get high.
I think they're still 2 games out of the wild card. Not sure what everybody else has done this evening, so maybe it's less. Hand off to Strong again. Breaks several tackles, grinds it out, brought down at the 1-yard line, just shy of the goal line. As he broke through 2, maybe 3 tackles that time. Good strong run by Corbin. Brings up 3rd and goal from the 1 with 1:40 to go in the ball game. And now you see Corbin coming out and Hager going back in. Hand off to Hager, looks for a hole, grinds, and he crosses the goal line for the touchdown with 1:23 to go in the game. Bearcats back on the board now with 13 points. And with the Stoddard County Fair in town and the homecoming dance tonight, we'll omit showing you the Tiger fans and the Bearcat stands with the 1:22 to go in the ball game. Bearcats line up to go for 2. Hand off to Hoggard. Again, grinds into the middle, keeps his legs going this time. We got a flag, but he was short of the goal line. But we'll see what the flag. It may be a hold, could have been a face mask. Came from behind the line of scrimmage. It is a face mask against the Tigers.
Face mask against the Tigers.
Bearcats to get another chance at it. So it'll be a point after try from about the 1-yard line. Again to Hoggard, follows Lawrence. Looked like he came down on the goal line, but they're saying he did not, so going to be short. So with 1:22 to go, your score is now 42-13 in favor of the Tigers. We'll keep it right here, Kev. So tough game for the Bearcats tonight. The Tigers came to town wanting to show all their weapons, and I think they did.
They did. Well, they made a statement, and I mean, if you're the Bearcats, you've got to pick up, work hard this week in practice, and I know they will. Get ready for the Kennett Indians. I mean, it's a very good Caruthersville football team. No need to hang your head, but there's a lot of things I think we can work on this week in practice.
Yes, Kevin. And so we got Kennett next week at Kennett. The following week we'll go to Park Hills, so we're on the road the next 2 weeks. And then 3 weeks from tonight we'll be right here facing Malden for the last of the regular season. The Tigers aren't even set to receive it, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It looked like we had a perfect opportunity for an onside attempt, as there was not even Tigers lined up to receive the kick. And whether we recognize that or not, or we just went for the short kick out of bounds, the Tigers are going to get it at their own 37-yard line.
I believe, Mr. Tyler, we are going down to Kennett next week. The YHC will carry that game live. And Kennett, a big market for Tyler and YHC,
yes,
as is Dexter. So
my hometown.
Yes, it is. Mr. Gargis is loved down there. We have to get him security escort to the press box.
Well, you do that here also, but down there it's doubled up.
Down there it's double.
A lot more people in Kennett want to kill me. I haven't been in Dexter long enough to make that many enemies.
Should be a good game. That's become quite the rivalry over the past few years with Coach Pixley taking that job and then now back at Dexter. But it's been a good rivalry the last few years.
It has. Kennett last year broke a 9-game win streak, and then they actually got 2 games as we played Kennett for the first round in game number 10 of the season, first round of the district playoffs. And Kennett victorious twice against the Bearcats last year. So Dexter really wanting to get back and line up against Kennett again. So 40 seconds to go, and Galladay will take his knee, and we'll see how quickly they spot it, set it.
Now be careful. Good luck to you guys.
And we're going to have to snap it. The referees are doing what they can, and now then it is under Under 25, and they set it officially, so the game clock less than the play clock. So the Bearcats and the Tigers will line up on opposite sides of the field as the Tigers do not have to snap it. And so again, just the officiating crew recognizing one more snap is irrelevant. So there you go. So congratulations to the Caruthersville Tigers. Well-played game on both sides of the ball, particularly, though, the offense. Victorious at homecoming for the Dexter Bearcats, 42-13. We're going to take a break, pay a few bills. We'll be back with the game stats. You're watching YAC TV.
At Ag Explore, we're farmers too. So we know that farming's never been a 9-to-5 job. Just like the farmer, we work overtime to bring you whatever it takes. Solutions like InZone help you retain 47% more nitrogen, with an overall average increase of 12 bushels per acre. Imagine what InZone can do for you. Ag Explore.
And welcome back. Again, congratulations to the Caruthersville Tigers. As you'll see, the Coach Golster and the coaching staff talk with the Dexter Bearcats there almost at midfield. But tonight, statistically, as the score indicates, so much Caruthersville Tigers, Kevin.
Yeah.
Team stats: first down, Caruthersville 3-1, Dexter 21-7 in first downs. 40 rushes for Caruthersville, 174 yards, 30 attempts for Dexter for 111. Passing, 14 of 20 attempts for Caruthersville and 193 yards, 2 of 8 for Dexter for 59 yards. So total offense, Caruthersville was 60 offensive plays, 367 yards. Dexter just over half of that, 38 plays at 170 yards. Penalties, 4 each, 40 yards penalized for Tigers, 30 the Bearcats. Time of possession, over 28 minutes for the Tigers, just over 11 minutes for the Bearcats, and that tells a lot. Individually, rushing, Adrian Rogers, 12 attempts for 44 yards. Nicholas Moore, 10 attempts for 44 yards. Charles Galladay, 10 attempts for 38. And DeMarco Slaughter, 6 for 28. Moore, Galladay, 2 touchdowns. Slaughter had 1. Galladay again, 14 of 20 through the air for 193 yards and 1 TD. Receiving for the Tigers, Smith had 5 for 47. Strawn had 4 for 67. Slaughter had 3 for 8 for 48. And Adrian Rogers, 1 for 20. Defensively, Tigers were led by Ahmad Bates with 10 total tackles. Dundee Hamilton had 3. Nicholas Davis, 3. As well as Tanner Cobb, 3. Individually for the Bearcats, offensively, Caleb Hoggard, 22 attempts, rushing it for 74 yards. Corbin Strong, 8 for 37. Passing, Ben Sindel was 2 of 7 for 59 yards. Caleb Hoggard, 0 for 1. Rivera caught both passes, 59 yards and a touchdown tonight. Defensively, Bearcats were led by Corbin Strong, Jet Featherston, and Seth Rogers, all with 8 total tackles. Seth Rogers, 1 tackle for loss. Corbin Strong, 1.5 for loss. And then Gabe Jackson had 7 tackles, 3.5 tackles for loss. So just extremely, as good as that Bearcat defensive is, their biggest challenge tonight was just the number of weapons that Caruthersville brought to the field tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Caruthersville just loaded with talent. We mentioned earlier they think they may have the most balanced talent they've had in a long, long time. We've seen some good Caruthersville football teams, and the Bearcats, didn't help out a whole lot tonight. I thought at times our defense did not look like our defense. So, got to go back to the drawing board and get ready for next week.
Well, and in talking with the visiting coaches too, and the Caruthersville's lost to Kennett. They had 3 interceptions. No turnovers for the Tigers tonight. And we talked about how important the turnovers have been in the victories for the Bearcats, and we also talked about how detrimental those turnovers could be in the loss for the Bearcats. So no turnovers for the Bearcats either. But really just having those turnovers tipped the scale possibly in some of our previous games. So, but yeah, that defense really, and as much as we lauded that secondary, Galladay did a good job of finding the right place to be and picking the right target and then getting the ball on target. And so, tough challenge for the Bearcats tonight. It was homecoming, but congratulations to the Caruthersville Tigers. That bus ride home is going to be a little easier tonight now. So with that, Kevin, we'll wrap it up. And appreciate you watching tonight. Again, be right back here next week, but we'll be down at Metz Cherry Stadium in Kennett, Missouri, as the Dexter Bearcats go on the road to take on the Kennett Indians. You've been watching Bearcat Football Live on behalf of Tyler Wagner. I'm Ed Gargas alongside Tori Peterson behind the camera and my good friend Kevin Bishop on the other mic. Thanks for watching.